Have you ever done a multi-step problem in math, done all the steps exactly as your teacher has laid out, and then got an answer that was not correct? It's probably because you've had the wrong number of sig digs you've kept while doing the calculations. Here's an example. If x equals 1.16 divided by 8, and I'm to calculate to the nearest tenth, then what I might do is I might say, well, 1.16 divided by 8, well, that's 0.145. And so if I take that 0.145 and I calculate that to the nearest tenth, then what that's going to become is it becomes 0.1. Now if I do the next step, which is taking 6 times that, 6x, so it's 6 times 0.1, what I get is 0.6. That's how to do it wrong. Here's how to do it right. Now instead of taking the 1.16 divided by 8 and rounding that, I'm going to keep that as 0.145. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 6 times that number, and 6 times 0.145 gives me 0.87. Well, what is 0.87? If I round that now to the nearest tenth, that becomes 0.9. Now remember what we had before. We had an answer that was 0.6. That was wrong. That's very different than 0.9. In fact, 0.9 is 50% higher. And so this is the correct answer. So what you want to do, and the rule is this, you always want to take at least 2 extra significant digits than you need until you're done your calculations. So always take 2 more decimal places than you need, only round at the end. The other way to do this is to store your answers in your calculator, and then you'll have lots more decimals and you'll have an even more accurate answer. So now it's time for you to try. Think you've got that figured out? Try dividing 10.65 by 6, then multiply that answer by 10, and tell me what that is to the nearest tenth in the comments.